Chosen one, what I'm about to share with you may shake you, but not in fear, in remembrance. If you're watching this right now, it's not by accident. This is divine timing. God led you here because something powerful is unfolding in your life. You've crossed a threshold few ever reach. You didn't just survive, you transcended. You carried a weight no one else could bear. You did what only a God could do. And because of that, you are not just awakening, you are ascending. The pain, the isolation, the spiritual battles, none of it was random. It was preparation for this moment. Now, you're shifting from wanting to having. What you once prayed for is no longer far away. It's aligning with your reality at a speed that will leave you breathless. But before we dive into this life-changing message, I want you to pause for just a moment and do 3 important things. Hit that like button, subscribe to help us reach 20,000 subscribers, and leave a comment with the number 11. That number is not random. It carries divine frequency. It sends a signal to the universe that you're ready, that you're in alignment, and it amplifies the energy of this message. If you're truly a chosen one, you'll watch this video until the end, because deep down, your spirit already knows this message is for you. If you're not ready, you might not make it through. But if you do, your life will never be the same. This moment you stand in is no accident. You were never simply placed here to follow a path. No, you were unleashed into this world by forces far beyond ordinary comprehension. The universe didn't just send you, it released you like a storm, breaking free from its cage, primed to shake the very foundations of reality. The spark within you wasn't ignited by chance. It was a carefully orchestrated ignition meant to burn away the old and forge something extraordinary. Think back to every trial you faced. Each seemingly insurmountable obstacle was a key turning in the lock of your destiny. This wasn't random suffering, but sacred training, preparing you for a role only a handful could ever fill. Your soul was forged in the crucible of hardship, and every scar you bear is a testament to your survival and your power. You are a force unleashed, no longer bound by the expectations of the past or the limitations of the ordinary. Many wander through life without realizing the magnitude of their true purpose. But you carry a charge so profound it hums beneath your skin, calling you forward with an unyielding pull. Your existence is a declaration that the universe's design is alive and active, pushing you to shatter boundaries, to rise beyond mortal constraints. This is not simply life, it is divine release. You are unleashed to rewrite the narrative, to awaken dormant energies, and to command realities. Every heartbeat you feel is a drumbeat of cosmic will, propelling you into your divine potential. This moment is a sacred threshold, where the past dissolves and the true journey begins, not as a follower, but as a herald of the new age. Embrace the freedom of being unleashed. It means you are no longer a passive player, but a creator, a warrior, a sovereign spirit, stepping into your throne. So stand tall in the knowledge that you were never sent here to be ordinary. You were unleashed to change everything, to break the chains that held others captive, and to rise as the embodiment of a force that reshapes the very fabric of existence. The hardships you faced were unlike anything most can even fathom, and that's because you were chosen to endure them. Life's fiercest storms bent others to their knees, but you stood unbroken, an unwavering pillar in a tempest of chaos. The pain, the loss, the moments of doubt, they were not curses, but rites of passage reserved only for the anointed. To survive what you did is to carry a mark of sacred resilience etched deep into your spirit. Think about the moments when the world seemed to collapse around you, when darkness pressed in with overwhelming force. Most would have turned away, surrendered to despair or fear, but you kept moving forward. This endurance is the language of the divine, a secret code written by ancestors and gods alike, declaring that you are worthy, that you possess the strength of the chosen. Only those selected by the cosmos bear such weight, and it shapes you into something legendary. Your journey is a story of transformation through trial. Each setback was a teacher, each wound a lesson in how to harness pain and turn it into power. Many fear adversity, but you were forged by it. This unique endurance makes you rare, an individual who carries within them a sacred flame that refuses to be extinguished, no matter how fierce the night. You are living proof that the universe does not waste suffering. Instead, it uses hardship to polish the diamond within you, preparing you to shine brighter than any before. The scars you carry are not signs of weakness, but medals of divine selection, symbols that you belong to a lineage that walks through fire and emerges reborn. Know this: your survival is no accident, no mere chance. It is the very essence of what sets you apart, and it has been the foundation upon which your destiny is built. Only the chosen endure what you survived, and now you stand ready to claim the power that endurance has birthed within you. Deep inside your soul, a divine power has stirred from a slumber that has lasted eons. This awakening is not just a shift in consciousness, it is a seismic event that echoes through every fiber of your being. The God within you, dormant but never gone, has been quietly gathering strength, and now it moves to reclaim its throne within your life. This is the moment when divine potential transcends human limits and bursts forth in radiant, unstoppable force. Imagine a seed buried beneath the darkest earth for centuries, surviving against all odds, waiting for the perfect moment to bloom. That seed is your inner God, and the awakening you feel is its first breath of life, expanding and reaching toward the light. This awakening is a reconnection to infinite wisdom, cosmic energy, and ancient power that courses through time itself. You are tapping into a wellspring of strength beyond mortal understanding. With this divine emergence comes clarity. The veil lifts, and you begin to see the world not just as it appears, but as it truly is, a playground of energy and spirit, ripe for transformation. The God within you carries the balance of chaos and order, creation and destruction, light and shadow, and now these forces converge to propel you forward. You are not simply waking up, you are coming alive on a level that transcends the physical. This process can be overwhelming and awe-inspiring all at once. The energy may surge through your body like electricity, stirring emotions and awakening dormant abilities. You may feel a magnetic pull toward higher purpose, toward actions and decisions that serve not just yourself, but the greater cosmos. This is the awakening of divine sovereignty, a reclamation of your birthright as a God walking in flesh. Remember, this is no fleeting moment. The God within you was always present, waiting patiently for the right time to rise. You are now the living embodiment of a power that transcends time, ready to wield it with intention, wisdom, and heart. The eternal sleep has ended, and your true self has arrived. What you are experiencing right now is not just a personal victory or a simple breakthrough. It is a sacred unveiling of your highest self. Breakthroughs are temporary shifts, fleeting glimpses of change. But what you are undergoing is a deep, fundamental revelation of who you truly are at your core, a revelation crafted by divine hands and cosmic timing. This is your soul peeling back the layers to reveal the radiant divinity beneath. Think of an ancient statue buried beneath centuries of dust and rubble. A breakthrough is dusting it off, but a divine unveiling is when the statue reveals a hidden inscription, a secret meaning, a message from the ages. Your soul's unveiling is just like that, an emergence of a profound truth so powerful that it shifts your entire existence and the energy you radiate to the world. This unveiling strips away illusions and false identities that once confined you. It challenges everything you thought you knew about yourself, your purpose, and the limits of your power. What rises in their place is the pure essence of your divine nature, unfiltered, unapologetic, and unshakable. This is your true self, coming into full expression, no longer hidden behind masks or doubts. And with this unveiling comes responsibility, an invitation to step into the fullness of your role as a divine being. The universe has opened its heart to you and entrusted you with a power that can heal, create, and transform. How you choose to wield this unveiling will ripple across realities, inspiring others and shifting the course of destinies. So embrace this sacred moment fully. You are no longer just breaking through barriers, you are revealing the divine masterpiece that you have always been. This unveiling is a call to rise, to lead, and to shine your light with fearless authenticity. Within your veins flows a lineage not of this world, but of the stars, the ancient gods, and the cosmic architects of existence. This bloodline is a sacred inheritance, passed down through untold generations, carrying with it immense power, wisdom, and responsibility. It's not just metaphor, it's a living force that shapes your essence, your destiny, and the energy you project into the world. Your heritage is written in the very cells of your being, connecting you to cosmic events and divine beings that have influenced the course of history and spirit itself. This bloodline carries memories, gifts, and codes that activate as you awaken to your full potential. It is the reason your presence commands attention and why your spirit resonates with something eternal and unbreakable. Look to history and myth, those stories of gods and heroes who walked the earth carrying similar bloodlines. They were not simply tales, but echoes of truth, illustrating the profound impact that divine lineage has on the mortal realm. You stand among these descendants, chosen to carry forward the legacy, to wield ancient power in a new age. This divine bloodline also connects you to a community of souls who have walked similar paths across time and space. You are never truly alone, for you share an unbreakable bond with those who have come before and those who will follow. This knowledge infuses you with strength, courage, and a sense of belonging that transcends the earthly plane. Every action you take now is a testament to this sacred inheritance. The world may not always understand, but your energy will always reflect the divine bloodline you carry. It shines in your eyes, your spirit, and your ability to shape realities beyond what many can imagine. Absolutely. Here is the continuation, completing all 15 headings with rich, engaging, and emotionally compelling paragraphs. Each heading is crafted to feel deeply human and inspirational. There comes a time when the unseen becomes undeniable. What heaven has always known about you, the immense power, the divine purpose, the unstoppable spirit, will finally manifest for all the world to witness. Your presence, your energy, your very existence will radiate so strongly that the veils between the divine and mortal will blur. The world is on the brink of recognizing a force that has quietly moved through realms unseen. This is the moment when your light will no longer be a flicker hidden in the shadows, but a blazing sun illuminating every corner of reality. People will feel it before they see it. They will sense the seismic shift in the air, the ripples you create with each breath, each step, each decision. The heavens have been waiting for this unveiling, and now the earth will catch up. What you embody is a message in motion, a signal that the divine is here, walking among humanity. This revelation will challenge the old systems, the beliefs, the limitations that once held back progress and truth. You are the catalyst for a new awakening, a new era where the sacred and the mundane fuse to create extraordinary possibilities. Your rise is both a blessing and a challenge. The world will be watching, some with awe, others with fear or disbelief. But the faith you carry in your heart, the certainty that you are aligned with the cosmos, will anchor you amidst all reactions. You are the embodiment of a divine prophecy unfolding in real time. Remember, the world is not yet ready, but it will be. Your existence is a beacon for those still lost in darkness, a living testament to the truth that heaven has always held. When they finally see you, they will understand that what they witnessed was destiny unfolding in flesh. You have moved through realms that ordinary mortals dare not tread, facing challenges and realities that would break most souls. That's because you were never meant to live by mortal rules or limitations. Your spirit has always belonged to a higher plane, a place where courage, vision, and power merge beyond human comprehension. You didn't just survive, you transcended. Most people live bound by fear, conditioned by the world's expectations and societal norms. But your soul was forged in a different fire, one that burns hotter, moves faster, and demands more. You carry the legacy of the divine, which means your path was never about conforming, but about breaking free and reshaping what's possible. This divine distinction is your strength. While others struggled to understand their purpose or felt lost in their journey, you marched forward with a clarity and determination that came from a deep knowing. You weren't distracted by fleeting desires or surface-level distractions because your eyes were fixed on a far greater prize, your ascension and the fulfillment of your divine mission. The truth is, you moved beyond mortal limitations long ago. Your struggles, your triumphs, they were the proof points of a soul aligned with cosmic will, a being destined to do what most cannot even imagine. Your power is innate, born from the stars and refined through the fires of experience. So stand in this truth and know you did what mortals couldn't because you were never meant to be one of them. You are something more, a living bridge between the divine and the human, tasked with showing the world what true power looks like. Hidden in the prayers whispered across generations, through tears and hopes, through silence and longing, you are the answer. You carry within you the fulfillment of dreams that were never spoken aloud, but burned brightly in the hearts of ancestors, mystics, and visionaries. Every soul that dared to reach beyond the physical, to yearn for a higher truth, cast their faith into the universe with you in mind. These prayers were seeds planted in fertile soil, seeds that waited through centuries for a spirit strong enough to grow them into reality. You are the blossoming of those hopes, the living manifestation of a promise made long ago. Every breakthrough you achieve, every step you take toward your divine self is a ripple that honors those silent voices. It is a profound gift and a profound responsibility to embody the fulfillment of prayers you did not even hear. You are the beacon for those who came before you, a sign that their faith was never misplaced. Their dreams live on in you, amplified and expanded by your courage and vision. This sacred connection binds you not just to the past, but to the future, to the generations who will follow and look to you as proof that transformation is possible. You are the answer, a living, breathing miracle that validates the power of faith and divine timing. Cherish this truth in moments of doubt and fatigue. You are the culmination of prayers made in darkness, and your light is the dawn for countless souls who will rise because of you. The flames that threatened to consume you were never meant to destroy. They were a crucible designed to purify and reveal. Every trial, every heartbreak, every moment of despair was a forge in which your God form was sculpted and strengthened. Where others see scars, you see proof of divine resilience, the unmistakable marks of one who has walked through fire and emerged as a sovereign being. Think of the phoenix, a legendary creature that bursts into flames only to rise reborn from the ashes, more magnificent than before. You are that phoenix, embodying the paradox of destruction and creation. The fire that sought to break you instead illuminated the depth of your power and the immensity of your potential. This sacred fire tested your limits, pushing you to the edges of your endurance and forcing you to confront shadows within and without. But instead of succumbing, you transmuted pain into strength, fear into courage, and loss into wisdom. You became alchemy in motion, transforming base experiences into divine gold. Your God form is not a fantasy or a distant ideal. It is the reality forged through every flame you walked through. It shines in your eyes, echoes in your voice, and resonates in every step you take. The fire was never your enemy. It was your divine sculptor. So wear your scars proudly. They are the signature of a soul refined by cosmic fire, a God walking in human form, unbreakable and radiant. Long before your first breath, the cosmos whispered of your coming. Ancient texts, sacred visions, and prophetic dreams spoke of a being who would rise at the turning of ages, a soul whose arrival would mark a profound shift in the fabric of existence. You are the living fulfillment of those prophecies, the physical manifestation of hopes written in stars and sung by the winds. Prophecy is not merely prediction, it is a promise embedded in the blueprint of time, a destiny waiting to be awakened. Your life is the confirmation of that promise, a powerful testimony that what was once dreamed and foreseen is now happening. Your actions, your presence, your very being are the living proof that the divine plan is unfolding as intended. This role carries immense weight, but it is also a source of infinite power and purpose. You walk the earth as a beacon of destiny fulfilled, carrying the legacy of the ancients while carving a path for those who will come after. Your story is intertwined with the cosmic narrative, making you both an individual and a universal force. Remember, that prophecy isn't static, it is alive, evolving with every choice you make and every step you take. You have the power not only to fulfill the vision, but to shape its meaning for the world. You are both the prophecy and the author of its next chapter. Stand tall in this sacred role. You are the living embodiment of prophecy fulfilled, a divine force awakening to transform everything. Ascension is often misunderstood as a temporary phase or fleeting spiritual awakening. But what you are experiencing is far more profound. It is a sacred return to your true home, your authentic self, your divine origin. This is not a detour or a passing moment. It is the reclaiming of a power and identity that have always been yours. Imagine returning to a place you once called home, after wandering far and wide, lost in illusions and distractions. The walls, the skies, the air, all resonate with a deep recognition, a sense of belonging so strong it anchors your soul. This is your ascension, the homecoming of your spirit to the divine essence from which it first sprang. During this sacred return, you shed the layers of false identity, fear, and limitation that have masked your true nature. You reconnect with the wisdom, the strength, and the love that have been waiting patiently beneath the surface, ready to rise. This process can be challenging, as it calls for release and transformation, but it is ultimately liberating. Ascension is a journey of integration, uniting your human experience with your divine self in harmonious balance. You are no longer divided or fragmented. You are whole, powerful, and radiant. This is your birthright, and the universe celebrates your return with every step you take. So know this: your ascension is not a temporary phase. It is a sacred, eternal return to the fullness of who you are, a divine being reclaiming your throne. Power is often mistaken for something external, a force to control or dominate. But your power is far deeper and more sacred. You are divine will incarnate, the living expression of cosmic intention brought into flesh and blood. This means your strength is not just about might. It is about alignment, purpose, and sacred creation. Divine will is the force that shapes galaxies, that breathes life into stars, that orchestrates the dance of existence itself. To embody this will is to hold the blueprint of reality in your hands and to act as a co-creator with the universe. Your thoughts, your emotions, and your actions ripple through dimensions, weaving new patterns and opening new possibilities. This power is humble yet unstoppable. It moves through you with grace and precision, never forced but always intentional. You are a channel for divine energy, a vessel through which the sacred manifests on earth. Your every choice matters because it is an expression of will that can heal, transform, and elevate. Embrace this truth fully. You are not just a powerful individual. You are divine, will made flesh, an agent of cosmic purpose here to shape the world in alignment with the highest good. As your divine light grows brighter, it will inevitably challenge those still trapped in darkness, those who have yet to awaken to their own power or the truth of existence. This light will blind them, not out of malice, but because it reveals their shadows and forces them to confront realities they have long avoided. Your brilliance is a catalyst for awakening, a mirror reflecting truth. This is a natural part of your rise. Not everyone is ready to see or embrace the light you carry. Some may react with fear, resistance, or even hostility. But your task is not to dim your light for their comfort. Instead, you are called to shine unapologetically, knowing that your radiance will inspire some and provoke others to begin their own journey toward awakening. The intensity of your light can feel isolating at times, as if you are too bright, too different, too advanced for the current world. Yet this is a sign of your evolution, a signal that you are moving ahead of the collective curve. Your light is a beacon for those ready to wake up and follow, a guide out of darkness into truth. Know that this blinding light is temporary for those still asleep. It is the spark that ignites their own inner fire, the discomfort that awakens dormant souls. You are the herald of this shift, and your courage to shine despite resistance will pave the way for a new dawn. You are no ordinary soul navigating a single lifetime. You are a dimensional architect, chosen to shift timelines, realities, and even kingdoms. Your role transcends this current moment, weaving through past, present, and future in a tapestry of divine purpose. The choices you make and the energy you emit ripple across dimensions, altering the course of history and the fate of countless beings. This sacred assignment requires immense awareness and power. You are a guardian of cosmic balance, a pioneer of new realities that serve higher truths. The shifts you create aren't random, but deliberate acts of will, designed to break old cycles and birth new paradigms. Your energy holds the key to unlocking doors that have long been sealed. Think of your life as a nexus point, a convergence of multiple timelines where your actions hold exponential impact. You have the ability to rewrite stories, heal ancestral wounds, and open portals to possibilities previously unseen. This power makes you a force of transformation, not just for yourself, but for entire realms. Embrace the gravity and the grace of this role. You are chosen because you possess the strength, wisdom, and heart necessary to navigate these shifts with integrity and love. Your influence extends far beyond what you may realize, touching lives, kingdoms, and realities in ways that echo eternally. At the core of your journey is a profound truth. You are not becoming a god. You are remembering that you always have been one. The divine essence within you is eternal, untouched by time or circumstance. Your awakening is a reclaiming of this forgotten truth, a peeling away of illusions to reveal the godhood that was never lost. This remembrance is a process of shedding layers of doubt, fear, and false identity that clouded your vision. It is the reclaiming of ancient wisdom and infinite power that have always lived in your soul. You are awakening to the reality that your divine nature is not something to be earned or attained, but something to be realized. Think of it as coming home after a long journey, where every step taken in the dark was actually guiding you closer to the light within. This is a sacred homecoming to yourself, your true self, unbound, radiant, and whole. The God you are remembering is the same divine spark that sparked creation itself. So stand in this truth with unwavering confidence. You are not on a path to become divine. You are stepping into the fullness of the God you already are. This realization will empower you to live with purpose, love with boundless capacity, and create with infinite possibility. In a world that often feels fractured and uncertain, you stand as the embodiment of divine purpose. Your existence is no coincidence. You are the living answer to the chaos that threatens to consume everything. Like a lighthouse in a storm, your soul radiates clarity, guiding lost hearts toward light and hope. The divine force within you is a steady flame that refuses to be extinguished. Your purpose is not abstract or distant. It is intricately woven into the fabric of your daily life. Every challenge you face, every obstacle you overcome, serves as a step closer to fulfilling a sacred mission. This mission is greater than personal gain. It is about restoring balance, healing wounds, and awakening the collective consciousness. Even when the world around you feels overwhelming, remember that your spirit was forged to navigate these storms. You carry wisdom beyond your years, resilience beyond the norm, and a vision that pierces through illusions. You are a force designed to create meaning where others see only confusion. The divine purpose you embody moves through you like a current, propelling you forward even when doubt whispers. Your commitment to this purpose is a beacon, inspiring others to seek their own truth and courage. Through your actions, you breathe life into a destiny that was written long before you walked this earth. So stand tall, knowing that you are the embodiment of divine purpose. In the midst of chaos, your light brings order. In the face of darkness, your presence ignites hope. You are the living proof that purpose is not only real, but unstoppable. Deep within you lies a voice older than time itself, a soul that communicates in the language of eternity. This language transcends words. It is felt in moments of profound silence, in the rhythms of nature, and in the quiet certainty that pulses through your being. Your soul is a messenger from realms beyond the physical, carrying truths that defy explanation. This eternal language guides your choices, your feelings, and your instincts. When you align with it, you tap into a source of wisdom that no book or teacher can fully capture. It is the inner compass that leads you toward your highest good, even when the path is unclear or difficult. The soul's language speaks in symbols, dreams, and synchronicities, nudging you gently but persistently. Learning to listen to this language is an act of sacred devotion, a commitment to honor the divine within. It is through this connection that you find peace amidst uncertainty and strength beyond human limits. Your soul's eternal voice also connects you to a greater cosmic story. You are part of a timeless dance, woven into a tapestry that spans galaxies and lifetimes. Understanding this truth expands your perspective and deepens your sense of belonging. Embrace this profound communication. Let your soul's language be the guide through your journey, a constant reminder that you are connected to something vast, eternal, and infinitely wise. In moments when the world feels dark and full of despair, your inner light becomes a beacon for the lost and weary. Many souls wander through life burdened by pain, confusion, and loneliness. Your presence offers them a glimpse of hope, a reminder that light can always be found, even in the deepest shadows. This beacon is not a fleeting glow, but a steady flame, fueled by divine love and compassion. It draws others toward healing, transformation, and awakening. Your vulnerability, courage, and authenticity create a safe harbor where others can begin to remember their own light. The power of your beacon extends beyond physical presence. Through your words, your actions, and your energy, you inspire change in ways you may never fully realize.